How you doing, guys? Good to see you again. Oh, I nearly never made it tonight. Hi there, Simon. How's tricks? Evening, Mike. Colin. Good man. Who else we got? Paul. Nice to see you. I nearly never made it tonight because it's been a bit hectic, to say the least. I've been out all day since early this morning. Didn't get back till about 4:30. And then by the time I got my dinner, I was ready to go to sleep on the sofa. And the missus went, "You can't do that because there's some people waiting and blah, blah, blah." And I went, I've not even put a link up for tonight. So it's been a mad day. So here I am anyway. I made it. Yeah, so we shall just crack on, I guess. It's been just one of them days, really, where it's been so busy. I just want to curl up and go to sleep. I'll just move all this out of the way. This was from the club the other day. This is the SU2. I'll just get that out of the way. That was on yesterday's. We're nearly there to start putting some colour on us, so I shall get some more done next week. So, Hurricane. Now then. That's where we're at. 2 flaps are down. And we're all good. And a little pilot and stuff. I did manage to do the metal finish on these parts, part of the filter section and all that carry on. Like I said I was going to do that bit, so I've done inside there. And the little door that lifts up and down kind of thing. So that's all ready to go. I'm going to leave that for today to see it goes hard. So here's the thing. I was looking at my camo tonight, and I didn't realise, typical, and I shot myself in the foot, literally in the thread foot. Can you see that mad under the nose there? Look at that. That's aluminium with mad colour squiggles all over the place. And then it's on the top of the wing there too, on the leading edge. So that's not, it's going to be funnish to do that. I didn't realise that when I picked this scheme that that's what I had. I thought it was all just camo. So that's going to be fun. What I'll do though is that when I get to that point, I'll aluminium the front there, and then I'll probably just brush paint the little green squiggles and the yellow squiggles. They're like little worms all over the place, but I didn't notice it when I picked the scheme. So I looked at it tonight, obviously in that kind of mood where I really can't be bothered, and then I went, why did I pick that? So no Fester's girly kind of noises of excitement when I saw that. I just thought, oh no, what have I done? The good thing is, I just noticed as well, we have 2 black walkways just here. There's 2 of them. Now they're the anti-slip walkways for when they get into the cockpit. So the good thing is I'll be doing the old ammo mig paste trick when I come to do that. So lots to do still by the looks of it. So what to do? And I was flicking through here. I'll do the canopy separate and I'll whoop that on at the end. I'll do the exhaust stacks separate and whoop them on at the end. And the same with the legs. So we're pretty much ready to attach the air filter and mess about a bit with some pre-standing and pre-shading, I guess. It's kind of done my head in a little bit seeing all that aluminium carry on. But it is what it is. What's happened here? Oh, I'll go away. I had comments up here and it's all suddenly just bounced out of the way and disappeared. There. Sorted. Hi Rich, good to see you. So I was saying to Rich earlier, the reason that the flaps are down on both sides on the Hurricane and on a Spitfire one's down, one's up. It's to do with the Hurricane's old school. It's hydraulics, you know, the hydraulic fluid, whereas the Spitfire's got pneumatic flaps. So that's why the flaps are different to a Spitfire. I had to look it up myself, so I'm not being a smart Alec. I nearly said the word there. It's purely down to just having a look and finding out why these things are different. It's always good to learn these things, so we shall get this filter on and then check our seam lines and make sure everything's all right before we start the azure bleu, as they call it. Like I said, I completely forgot to put the link up, so chuffed a bits that you guys have come along. All good. We'll go on there like that, just like that. Just like everything else, it's tight as tight. I'm just gonna whip in a little bit of black on that filter there before I glue that on. It can sit under there and dry away, so it's just a filter bit, so just while I can reach it, I might as well do it now. Quickly. So how's everybody doing? Well, I hope. Better than me, obviously. I'm a bit of a nutty one. So my fire wasn't on. It's pouring down with rain. It's not the best day in Scotland, to say the least. Nearly there. You're not going to see this, but someone might zoom in on YouTube or something and look at it, so you better do it. You're going to do the back as well. You're not even going to see that at all. I did look into doing the multi broadcasting with a friends, but sadly it's not going to happen at the moment, because when I looked into it, Google Hangouts, which is what I used to use years ago when I did it, is really pretty much done in now. Zoom won't allow me to do it, and everything else wants money. So I won't be having any guests joining me anytime soon. Until the fairy godmother or a lottery win. Out of screen wash. I've got a bottle of it here somewhere. There it is. Told you I wasn't organised. There you go. Sorted. Yeah. That's me done the little black bits in there. And in that back bit as well. Just before I whip it on here. Like so. So it's down well. You can see it there. And we've got this lovely little circular bit here. There we go. Now I've got a little tubey bit under there. Hi Moose, I see ya. And we've got a little bit on this bit. In fact, I'm going to leave this door for a minute, right? And I'll put it in, I'll put it up there. The reason is I want to get in there that little bit with the Azure blue, and it gives me a chance to touch up then before I put that back on. That would make sense. So that all looks good. Before I get on with this pre-shading malarkey. So underneath looks fine. A little rub with a sanding stick just on these edges, make sure they're all right before I carry on. Loose. I know the leading edges have the it's the aluminium, but if I do this now, it saves me worrying about the Azure blue underneath after. Why is that? Oh, you see me? When these settings carry on. Yeah. That makes sense. I don't know why Facebook keeps doing that. It keeps setting it to only me, even though when it's set to everybody. When I set it to everybody, that is. A tiny bit there I'm not happy with, so let's give it some of that. That's better. Might as well do it all while I'm at it. Press for that bit. Yeah. That'll do, mate. So we'll get some of this Azure blue and all that on here. So pre-shading it is. I'm just going to put some paper in this. Just fill this in. You know, I've got a big old cutting mat, and I'm kind of restricted to this little space. I'm guessing most people are like that. I'm just tucking that in there. Keep it clear of the stuff that I'm doing. It's too big. If I was organised, I'd have had this bit done. But where's the fun in being organised? No. All good fun. So they say. Get this bit in, I can appreciate. Might even get you your blue on them. Time. Yeah. A little bit more in there. And the jobs are good. Yeah. There we go. That'll do it. Oh dear, Moose. That's not good. I hope it is innocent and a prank rather than bad news. End of the day though, even a prank doesn't sound like a nice prank to me. Not if it gets people worried like that. Right. It's a real shame. So, get the old hairy bush. That's far too high pressure. Well, that's a real shame. I hope it is okay. There you go. Nice thin lines there. All good. What we got on there? Evening, Frank. Good to see you, pal. So we made a little start there. So, all good. There's no point me doing the nose area because that in the aluminium. You see, I'm leaning on my hand, so it stops me from shaking too much. Just helps a little, you know. How's everyone doing? Yep, all good. Cool. Yeah. Trying to see the lines on this now. This is the rib lines I'm doing now. Yeah. Let's take that. Good fun. There we go. Right, how much up the side is it? A little bit up to the square. Up to the square. And then down to the base of the wing. So from there. I see it. Yeah, that's enough. There. Right. No worries, Colin. I know that feeling, pal. I rest on my hand like that, so and then I just rock. So it keeps it reasonably still. Yeah. Right. So I've done that, right? And then what I'm gonna do, just in these big panels here, I'm going to do just a few different shade colours before I do the azure blue. Okay. Kind of a good reason for it. Turn up the airbrush. Right, so what I'm going to do now, that's the black I've just done. And then I'm going to get a brown. Just any brown, doesn't matter what one. And I'm just going to turn it down again. And I'm just going to, in places, nothing fancy. It's not supposed to be neat. Oh, I don't need to do that edge. Duh. Like that. Like that, yeah. We will get the Azure blur on today. Yeah. And then I'm going to go with a drop of white. Hiya, Jamie. How you doing? So, turn it back down again. Yeah. Super. Right. Last one. Azure blue now. Right. Cool. Right. Move that out of the way a second. Can you see what I've done there, yeah? I've done white bits and grey bits and black bits and brown bits and all that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly take a photo of that for everybody online. It'll allow me to. Yeah. Now, I'm back up. Right. Azure blue is here. What happened there? I keep freezing. What a lovely colour. What a lovely colour. You see that? Boom, 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 boom. So I'm happy with that. Yep. Yeah. Yep, that'll do me. Hiya, Phil. No problem, Philip. Good to see you. So, once I've cleaned this out, I'll give you a close-up look. And you'll see why I did all that madness. So, you can shut up because it's nearly time to finish. I'm good, thanks. Philip? Yeah, all good, mate. So, all that brown and white and black and everything else. You see the effect it's given me there? It's totally given me like a grubby, but the right colour still, but different shades all over the place. Just totally random. I'll get a photograph because you can see it better on a photo. But that's why I did what I did. And it's like instant pre-shading. Instant partial weathering, as they say. I can whip all that out now. And we'll see what it looks like with a metal. And there we go. There's a metal in there still, nice. So that's why I done the white and the brown and the black on the panels. It proper gives it like a weird tone to it. Like I say, what I'll do is I'll get a photo of that sitting on there like that, and you'll see better on the photo. Obviously, I'll post it on social media. Links are below the video. They'll be on in a little while once I've had a cup of tea and whatever. So, because my good lady's just brought me a cup of tea. Cheers, Colin. Yeah, it's kind of instant, you know. It's got an instant weathered kind of, but subtle. You know, I see a lot of models online. Everyone's to their own. Don't get me wrong. Everyone enjoys their builds the way they build them, and that's no problem at all. I appreciate that, and everyone's builds are fantastic. But I do find that when you see a model covered in too much black for panel lines, it just doesn't do it for me personally. I like a more kind of subtle look. It's my preference. Like I say, everybody's got their own way and their own thing. But I mean, you saw how easy that was. In the space of 20 minutes, I went from pre-shading to my underneath done. It's apart from a little bit of weathering in the wheel wells to muck it up, because obviously it was a grubby place in there. We're not far off under there. And it's given me paint shade tone and everything. So you got your faded bits where the sun would be shining and all that kind of thing. Now you could do a little bit of chipping and whatever, have a bit of aluminium showing through, which I will do. I'll do that with weathering pencils. But apart from that, it's pretty much done in one hit, which just makes life so much easier. I mean, you can see every panel has got a slightly different shade. It's not a solid colour, and it's not black either, you know. It's just, it is what it is. But it's just done so easy. There's no messing around. So yeah. Yeah, Philip. What I do is I have my phone here, and that shows me comments for Facebook, and then I've got the comments for YouTube over there. So I'm in the same predicament, trying to keep track with everybody. It gets kind of crazy. So that's nearly my hour. There's only about 2 minutes left. So I'm going to switch to this bigger camera. So that's about it, fellas, and everyone else. Thanks for popping by and all that. As you know, at 8:30 I've got another thing going on somewhere else, so every Thursday's the same, and I'm on that for an hour and a half, so I only get like a half-hour break between this and the next thing. So yeah, and it's nearly 8 o'clock, so all good. Thanks for watching. Like I say, we will get to the crazy aluminium bit with a crazy front nose on there and bits and bobs. We'll show you that when the time comes. Sorry to hear that, Moose. You know where I am. You know, if you want to send a message, not good. So anyway, yeah, everyone else, thank you very much for popping by. Appreciate it. I'll be here again on Sunday at 7 o'clock. I will put a link up this time quicker. It was just one of them days today, and I never got round to the last minute. So that's it for me. Stay safe, everybody. Take care, and I'll get some photos and pop them on social media so you guys can see it a bit better camera. And I'll do that in a minute. So links are below the video, you know, social media where you'll see what I post. And take care, everyone. Moose, you know where I am if you need me, you know. And anyone else, if you want me, you know how to get hold of me anyway. So bye for now, and I'll catch you on Sunday, 7 p.m.